Okay, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين خاتم النبيين أبي القاسم محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين الذي أذهب الله عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum everyone on this auspicious day of the birth of Imam Ali alayhi salam, the one who the Holy Prophet said, Al-Haqqu ma'al Ali wa Ali ma'al Haqq. Ali is with truth and truth is with Ali. And we do not find a greater personality after the Holy Prophet than we do find in Imam Ali. We do have so much respect and love for him, and we look up to him as our role model. And he is part of us. He is part of our lives on a daily basis. And there's a beautiful saying by Imam Ali where he says that your sickness is within you and your remedy is also within you. So today in our healing session, we would like to dedicate this session to the king of the world of the Inso Jinn, Imam Ali alayhi salam. And we know that he is the gate of knowledge. He is the lion gate of knowledge. He is the one who is Asadullah, and he is also, the Holy Prophet said that, Ana Madinatul Ilm wa Aliyun Babuha. So with Imam Ali's stature, with his position, we also want to be able to benefit from the energy of Imam Ali alayhi salam and emulate it in our daily lives so that we can uplift ourselves on every level. We want to uplift our body, our soul, our emotional health, our physical health through this power that Imam Ali emanates so beautifully. So when we look at Imam Ali being the door of knowledge and him being Asadullah, these are powerful energies. And what they represent is the door represents a new beginning, an entrance into a new world of shedding your old selves and entering a new selves, of making a resolution, of changing our ways of life, of changing our lifestyles, of changing ourselves completely inside out so that we can be transformed. Because the Aimma say that for a believer, it is very important to keep changing, and so that every day is different from the last. It is in this changing that we find healing. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains disease as something which is a dis-ease, something which is not at ease with your soul. And when you shed your old habits, when you shed your old ways of thinking, when you shed your old thoughts and you give birth to a new self, the disease automatically sheds, because now you have shed your old costume, you've shed your old self. And when the new self emerges, it emerges like a birth, like a child at birth who's pure. There's no problems as such with the dust we gather on ourselves with time of anxiety, stress, memories, hurt, emotional blocks, and we want to shed all of that. So this door of entering into our new selves can happen with the help of Imam Ali alayhi salam, and this is also the path of the mystic. This is also the path of the wayfarer who's on this spiritual journey to God, where Imam Ali, it has been said by most of the Sufis that he is the one who will open the door to your awakening. He will open the door to your new self. So we ask through the wasila of the energy of Imam Ali alayhi salam today to give us a deep healing which transforms us and makes us into a new person, where we shed all that is old and we enter through the door of Imam Ali into our new selves. Now, when we look at Imam Ali alayhi salam, we also see that he's Asadullah, and a lion is a representation, an emblem of bravery, of courage. So becoming a new self, changing ourselves takes courage, it takes bravery. And where does the reservoir of this bravery, courage, the power the energy to stand up and say, I'm going to make a resolution, I'm going to stick by it, I'm going to work on myself, I'm going to go on an inner journey. Where does that come from? Also from this energy that Imam Ali so beautifully emanates for us, that we don't have to attach ourselves to this dunya, to the people, but be really, really dedicated to ourselves and our inner work. And so in that way, we move forward with the energy of Imam Ali alayhi salam. Now, when we look at the work that has to be done within in a spiritual sphere, we see that it is a special combination of devotion and obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it is done through Allah's names and Allah's attributes, Allah's characteristics. And when we try to gain access to the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we start to reflect these qualities through us. We become a mirror for the reflection of Allah's beautiful names. And when we become a mirror for Allah's names, we start to emulate a new personality, new characteristics. Instead of being tied down by the work we're doing constantly, we move our focus from doing to being. From doing the 10 things I had to do, I'm now moving forward to being kind, being generous, being loving, and emulating these characteristics. And one of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Af. He is Ghafoor, he's Rahim, but he's also Af. And one of the understandings of this name is that Allah removes sin from us. Allah takes away the shortcomings from us, the mistakes we make in such a beautiful way that there is no trace left. That then there is no sign left of what was the past. He removes it and replaces it with something so beautiful that now there is no trace of what was the past. And that is what we want to do. We want to have a rebirth. Every day we want to have a rebirth. Every day we want to move closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And today I want to bring your attention to something Anisha will also help us meditate on, is one of those phrases in Dua Kumail where Imam Ali alayhi salam says, Zalamtu nafsi. Now, what we want to talk about today is that, and meditate on, is that what does astaghfar and what do Zalamtu nafsi represent? Is it taking us into a state of shame and guilt where we feel bad about ourselves, where we feel I am so bad that now, I am dirty in some way, that now I need to cleanse myself, that I'm not worthy of God's love anymore? Because we were conditioned a lot into that, and we thought of ourselves as not good enough. And these askar, if they're not understood properly, they can actually take us into a very negative spiral of thinking, of feeling dirty. So astaghfar and zalamtu nafsi are these beautiful phrases that have to take us even closer to our friend, our wali, our God. And when we say zalamtu nafsi, that I have done zulm on myself, that I have done injustice on myself, that I have done something which has now created chaos within myself. What is this zulm? What am I asking forgiveness for? The only biggest sin that we can ever really call sin and is an attitude, and it's an attitude of feeling that I am not worthy of my God. And the thing is that can never happen. That feeling of unworthiness can never be the reality, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَنَفَخْتُهُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي. I have breathed my spirit within you. How can we ever be separated from Allah? It's the same one conscious energy. And the thing that we're talking about here when we talk about astaghfar and zalamtu nafsi is the fact that I'm feeling disconnected from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the only ever darkness that I can ever face, to be away from my God. And so when I feel away from my Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is as if the light within me, the sun inside me, that is always a shining bright light and source of love and light and energy, has been covered by a veil through which I'm not feeling connected now. It's like clouds on the sun. I can't see, I can't feel, I can't be in the presence. I don't feel connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I feel depressed, I feel down, I feel hopeless. But that light never goes away anywhere. I never go away. The I am within me never goes anywhere. It is just veiled. And so the idea of doing astaghfar it's like making a phone call back to your best friend and saying, hey, I want to reconnect with you. And that's what astaghfar and zalam to nafsi is about. It's admitting and saying, well, I'm disconnected. I really want to come back. I really want to connect with you, my friend. And Allah is waiting with open arms, and He's saying, you take one step and I will run 1,000 miles for you. And Allah is saying, Ud'uni astajib lakum, call upon me and I will respond to the caller. And He's saying, I am closer to you than hablin warid. I'm closer to you than your jugular vein. So this is what astaghfar and this is what zalamtu nafsi is about. Because can we ever go far away from good and truth when we are in the embrace and the warmth of the wings of Allah's love? We can never. So the only thing we want to do is we want to come back and connect to our Rabb, our nourisher, the one who loves us, the one who's our beloved. So I will now ask Anisha to do some azkar with us, and after that I will guide you through a meditation.
Thank you, Fatima.
Sorry, Anisha. Yeah, thank you.
You hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope that you guys are all doing well. I thank you guys so much for being here today. And like Fatima mentioned earlier, Eid Mubarak to everybody. So what Fatima mentioned, the line in Dua Kumail, the lamtu nafsi, it's practically the barometer of my life. No matter what I do, whether it's a serious decision I need to make or something not as important, I use the lamtu nafsi as my scale. If it's something that I feel, a decision I feel is going against my soul, I won't do it. If it's a decision I feel I'm going towards my soul, then I'll do it. So I just completely have full faith in that. With that, there comes, like Fatima mentioned, there's a lot of clearing that we can do. And with Imam Ali, I think one of the best things about him is that he's just all love. So no matter if you guys have been to Najaf or if you guys were in the meditation last month, you were able to sort of feel that love that he provides. Just being in his presence, just thinking of him, remembering him is just nothing but love. So with that, I want everyone, I'm going to guide you guys through a meditation. So if you guys just get into a comfortable position and then we can begin. Okay. Gently close your eyes and get into a comfortable position. Allow yourself to relax and just be. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, but this time bring it to your heart. Hold it and exhale. One more breath. Bring it past your belly, past your heart, and into your belly. So stick your belly out with that breath. Hold it and exhale. For the duration of this meditation, as you listen to my voice, continue taking those deep belly breaths. I want you all to feel the energy coursing through your body from the top of your head, past your eyes, your nose, your mouth, to your throat, down the back of your head, through any tightness in your shoulders, down your arms to your elbows, to your wrists and out your fingers. Feel it coursing down your chest, through your heart, your lungs, your spleen, your kidneys, your intestines. Feel it going down every vertebrae down your back, through your hips, down your thighs, through your knees, your ankles, and out to your toes. If at any point you find your mind wandering, don't get frustrated or judge yourself. Simply tell your mind, it's okay if you take a break right now. I'm going to focus my attention on the rest of my body. Keep taking those deep belly breaths. And I want you to think of the line, Dhalamtu nafsi. What does this line mean? It means going against your own soul. I have wronged myself. We repeat this phrase every Thursday. But what does it actually mean to us? When have we actually wronged our own soul? I want you all to go inside yourselves and take inventory of everything that you do, every action that we perform throughout our days. I want you to pause and evaluate. Ask yourself, why am I doing it? Is it from fear, from pain, from anger? Does it serve our ego? And how can I switch this to love? How can I feed and nourish my soul? What is preventing us from ascending towards Allah? What blocks are in the way of growing and raising our vibrations? For our soul is the truth of who we are. I want you all to join me as we repeat this phrase, ظلمت نفسي. 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 I want you all to think of when you have wronged your own soul. Have you stayed quiet when you wanted to speak up? Have you said yes when you wanted to say no? Did you stand up for what you believe in, or did you stay quiet for fear of rejection? Think of the times that you didn't forgive yourself. Think of the times where you couldn't forgive others. And think of the times that you went against your own truth. And with these moments in your mind, I want us all to recite, أستغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. 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 I want you all to think again and repeat. ظلمت نفسي 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 ظلمت نفسي. I want you all to keep repeating these whenever you feel you are going against your own soul. Use the strength of this istighfar, the strength of dua kumail, the strength of Imam Ali, to give you that courage, to give you that confidence to be able to speak for your own truth. And with that, I'm going to pass it on to Fatima so she can carry on with the meditation.
Thank you, Anisha. That was really beautiful. So we're going to talk a little bit about forgiveness now and hope and how this can help us transform our souls. In this beautiful book by Mullah Mohsin Faiz Kashani, Spiritual Mysteries and Ethical Secrets, he says that when the servant scatters the seeds of faith, waters them with acts of obedience, purifies the heart of the thorns and weeds of vice, and waits for Allah's grace to stabilize his faith for him until his death, and to give him a good end encompassed in his forgiveness, that waiting is true commendable hope, for it incites in him to work hard and understand everything necessary for his faith to flourish by fulfilling the prerequisites of being forgiven until the end. And this forgiveness really means to be connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala constantly. And like Anisha said, to not go against your soul. And going against the soul, what does that really mean? Is to be able to listen to the voice in your heart, to be able to stay connected to that intuition, which is Allah's voice in our hearts, and to work from our heart rather than our minds and brains, which are full of chatter and noise all the time. And therefore, it needs a sense of mindfulness, which meditation brings for us. And Imam Bakr says that do not let people distract you from yourself, for the command has come to you regardless of them. Do not let this or that spoil your day, for the one who records your deeds is accompanying you. So do good. Truly, I have never seen a higher accomplishment or a speedier quest than replacing an old sin with a fresh good deed. So there is an accountability to ourselves, a mindfulness, a journey of Tawheed, which is between me and God, where there's no blame, but really having this direct conversation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala constantly being connected with this inner compass, which is within our fitrat, which is the inner guide, and saying, Allah, I just want to make sure that I'm constantly in touch with you. So today, I want to guide you through a meditation, which is about forgiveness. And forgiveness has been proven by the Bionaut Institute to take the brain to very heightened states. And what forgiveness does is that it improves our cardio health, it improves our physical endurance, it increases feelings of love, and it decreases levels of anger and hostility. It enhances an ability to trust people and hence trust the universe, frees us from negative events of the past. And forgiveness in no way excuses the person who has wronged you. It's just a process that empowers us. It's just a process that is going to free us from the weight of grudge that we're holding within us. So it's a gift that we give to ourselves. And so therefore, granting forgiveness is more of a rewarding act for ourselves than anyone else. So when when we do this meditation on forgiveness, try to forgive anything and everyone. It can be a situation. It can be yourself for something you're not able to forgive yourself for. You have to let go because that's also weighing us down. That's also a block in our growth towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we cannot forgive ourselves, then we can't forgive others, because whatever we fill our cup with is what we can give to others. And forgiveness is not pardoning an act of injustice. Forgiving is just having an open heart and having the capacity to leave our affairs on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And forgiveness frees us. And when you're trying to forgive, try to pick an event or a person which is not too difficult for you to forgive, because this may be your first meditation in forgiveness. If it isn't, then yes, let's make this a day. It's a special day. And, as a child, my mother would say, what gift are you giving to Mama Di today? My best gift to my friend Imam Ali could be my own freedom from grudge, freedom from hatred. So today we forgive whoever we can. And like we read from the book, that we do the work, we make the intention, we plant the seed, and then we have faith that Allah will bring it to fruition. It is not easy to forgive, but I'm just telling Allah, I'm willing, I'm going to plant the seed, and the rest I leave it in your hand, just like you make the seed grow into the plant. So please take a comfortable position and close your eyes. And take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it, and then release. And we'll take a few more breaths. Again, breathe in, hold, release. And in this moment, imagine yourself to be the sun that is stationary, that is in the center. And all of your thoughts and worries are like little planets surrounding it, orbiting it. But you don't have to engage with them. Just let them be. Just disengage from anything and everything on your mind. And just come within your body, feeling your breath in and out. Relax into the movements of your chest and your stomach. Just observe yourself. And as you go into a relaxed state, see this person, situation, even yourself in front of you. And now we're going to take 30 seconds to feel the pain that was caused by the situation or this person. Just going to sit with it. Find Imam Ali's bravery to look in the eye of this pain. Remember, awareness dissolves pain. So just be aware, just watch it. And now ask yourself, why did they do what they did? Think about what could have, what did you gain from that pain? What did you get out of that experience? So first bringing in the empathy and trying to understand why did they did what they did. And then thinking about, what did I gain from this experience? Pain is a gift. Pain is where the light enters the heart. What was this light that I received through this experience? And let these thoughts just absorb in your heart. And now, in your mind's voice, speak to yourself and say, I'm entering love. Imagine a vortex of love. Imagine a swimming pool of love filled with hearts, filled with energy, filled with support. Now say, I forgive into love. And seeing this person in front of you, or seeing a younger self in front of you, or seeing this situation in front of you, just say, I forgive you. Forgive me too. Thank you. We'll say this 2 more times. Forgive into love. I forgive you. Forgive me too. Thank you. Just take a deep breath and exhale all the energies developing within you, all the emotions pipes stemming up. Just take a deep breath and exhale. And as you exhale, just let it all out. And one more time. I forgive into love. I forgive you. Forgive me too. And now put your hand on your heart and give yourself the love of Al-Wadud, of Ar-Rahman. Feel this warmth envelop your heart that has taken this brave step into transformation and change. And hand it over to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah, my heart is yours. Take care of it. Fill it with love, light, and healing. Now we'll sit in silence for 30 seconds. Now with a few breaths, bring yourself back into your body, into your room. And as you may feel ready, you may open your eyes. Thank you everyone for staying with us for this beautiful occasion, for this beautiful gathering, Souls of Light, and for doing this meditation with us today. All of your energies are helping each one of us move further together. We're holding each other's hands and moving forward, uplifting each other together. And lots of Mubarak on this beautiful day. Yes, Anisha, would you like to add something, please?
I'm sure. No, I just wanted to say thank you all and Kushali Mubarak to everybody. And inshallah, we'll see you guys next month.
Inshallah. Thank you, everyone. And I'll just end it with a prayer. Oh Allah, we come to you as humble servants, and with the wasila of your beautiful, lofty personalities of Imam Ali, the Holy Prophet, the Ahlul Bayt, we come to you with our shortcomings and our weaknesses, and we pray to you to fill our hearts with the love and light we seek. And we pray to you to help us grow into the ones that are beloved to you, and make us enter those special, lofty places which are closest in proximity to you, and choose us as your most special and beloved friends, Ya Allah, and hasten the reappearance of your beloved. And oh Allah, help to heal this world. Ameen. Thank you so much, everyone. Fi amanillah.